Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Emily. I'm so happy you are here today. Thank you so much for listening and learning English with us. This podcast is for you to practice listening, speaking, and feeling more confident in daily English. Today, we are talking about a very useful topic, English at the airport. Josh, are you ready to go to the airport with me today?
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm ready. I feel like I am standing at the airport already. I can hear people, I can see suitcases, and I can feel a little tired just thinking about it.
Yes, airports can make us tired, but they are also exciting. So Josh, let me ask you, when was the last time you went to the airport?
Let me think. The last time I went to the airport was about 3 months ago. I traveled to visit my sister. I felt excited, but I also felt a little nervous because airports are big and sometimes I worry about being late.
Oh yes, I feel the same. I always worry about time. I always think, what if I miss my flight? So today, we will walk step by step, like a real trip. We will talk about arriving at the airport, checking in, security, waiting, and boarding the plane. And yes, we will repeat a lot, slowly and clearly, so everyone can practice.
That sounds great. This is very useful for daily life, especially for people who travel for work, study, or family.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start. You arrive at the airport. You walk in with your suitcase. How do you feel?
I usually feel a little stressed. I look around, I see many people, I hear announcements. I think, okay, I need to find the check-in counter. I usually say in my head, I need to check in, I need to check in.
Yes, and that is a very useful sentence. I need to check in. So you go to the check-in counter. The staff member smiles and says, "Good morning. May I see your passport, please?" What do you say?
I say, good morning. Yes, here is my passport. I give my passport. I also give my ticket or my booking information.
Very good. And sometimes they ask, "Do you have any bags to check in?" That means big bags, not small bags. So what do you say?
I usually say, yes, I have one bag to check in. Or I say, no, I only have carry-on luggage. Carry-on means the small bag I take on the plane.
Perfect. And sometimes they ask, "Please put your bag on the scale." That is to check the weight. I always worry my bag is too heavy.
Me too. I always think, oh no, my bag is too heavy. Then I try to smile and look calm, but inside I feel worried.
Yes, that feeling is very real. So if the bag is too heavy, the staff might say, "Your bag is overweight." That means it is too heavy. Then you may need to take something out or pay extra money.
Yes, and that is not fun. So now, after check-in, they give you a boarding pass. They say, here is your boarding pass. Your gate is number 23. Boarding is at 10:30. That is very important information.
Yes, very important. So you can repeat in your head, Gate 23, boarding at 10:30. Gate 23, boarding at 10:30. Repetition helps us remember.
That's true. I always check my phone too, just to be safe.
Good idea. Now, next step is security. Security is when they check your bags and you walk through a scanner. How do you feel at security?
I usually feel a little nervous and a little rushed. People are behind me. I need to take out my laptop. I need to take out liquids. I need to take off my belt sometimes.
Yes, and the staff often say simple sentences like, "Please take out your laptop," or "Please take off your shoes," or "Please put your bag on the belt." The belt is the moving belt for bags.
Right. And I usually say, okay, or yes. Very simple. Sometimes I ask, do I need to take this out if I am not sure?
That is a very good question to ask. Do I need to take this out? Very practical. Now, after security, you feel more relaxed, right?
Yes, a little more relaxed. I feel like, okay, the hard part is done. Then I look for my gate. I walk, I check the signs, I say, gate 23 this way.
Yes, and sometimes you need to ask for help. You can say, "Excuse me, where is gate 23? That is a very useful sentence.
Yes, and people usually help. They say, go straight, or turn left, or it's near the coffee shop.
Near the coffee shop is very common. Airports always have coffee shops. So now you arrive at your gate. What do you usually do?
I usually sit down. I put my bag near me, I check my phone, I look at the boarding time again. I sometimes buy water or a snack.
Yes, food and drinks at the airport are very common. So you can say, "I would like a bottle of water, please." Or, "Can I have a sandwich, please?" Very simple and polite.
And sometimes I say, how much is this? Because airport food can be expensive.
Yes, very expensive. Now, sometimes flights are delayed. That means the plane is late. Have you had a delayed flight before?
Yes, many times. The screen says delayed. Then they make an announcement. They say, your flight is delayed by 30 minutes. I feel tired, but I try to stay calm.
Yes, and you can say, my flight is delayed. That is a very simple and useful sentence. You can tell your family or your boss, my flight is delayed.
That's right. Now let's talk about boarding. Boarding is when people get on the plane. The staff says, now boarding group A, or now boarding rows 20 to 30.
Yes, and you listen carefully. When it is your turn, you go to the desk. You show your boarding pass. You say, here you go. Very simple.
And the staff says, have a nice flight. And I usually say, thank you, or you too, even though they are not flying.
Yes, that happens. It's okay. Very natural. Now you walk onto the plane. You find your seat. How do you ask for help if you cannot find your seat?
I can say, excuse me, where is seat 18B? Or can you help me find my seat?
Very good. And sometimes your seat is in the middle, and you need to ask people to move. You can say, excuse me, this is my seat. Very polite and simple.
Yes, and people usually stand up and let you in. Then you put your bag in the overhead bin or under the seat.
Right, and then you sit down, you buckle your seatbelt, and you wait. How do you feel at that moment?
I usually feel relieved. I think, okay, I am on the plane. I made it. I feel tired but happy.
Yes, that is a nice feeling. Now, during the flight attendant may ask, would you like something to drink? What can you say?
I can say, yes, I would like water, please. Or I would like coffee, please. Or I can say, no, thank you.
Perfect. Very polite and simple. Now let's talk about small problems at the airport. Sometimes your gate changes. That means your gate number is different. Have you had that before?
Yes, I look at my phone and it says, gate changed. Then I feel a little stressed. I say, oh no, my gate is changed. Then I walk fast to the new gate.
Yes, and that is a good sentence. My gate is changed. Or, they changed my gate. Very useful. Another problem is lost luggage. That is a big problem.
Yes, that is scary. If your bag does not arrive, you go to the luggage desk. You say, my bag did not arrive, or my luggage is missing.
Very good. Simple and clear. Now let's practice a small role play, but still in conversation. I am the staff and you are the traveler. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good morning. May I see your passport, please?
Good morning. Yes, here is my passport.
Do you have any bags to check in?
Yes, I have one bag to check in.
Please put your bag on the scale.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Here is your boarding pass. Your gate is 23. Boarding is at 10:30.
Thank you. Gate 23. Boarding at 10:30.
Very good. That repetition is great for learning. Now, Emily is Emily again. I want to ask you, Josh, do you like to arrive early at the airport or just on time?
I like to arrive early. I like to have time to relax, get coffee, and sit. If I am late, I feel very stressed.
Same for me. I like to arrive early too. I like to sit and watch people. It is interesting. I see families, business people, students, and tourists.
Yes, it is like a small city. Everyone is going somewhere.
That's a nice way to say it, but still simple. Everyone is going somewhere. Now, for our listeners, we want you to practice some simple sentences. You can repeat after me in your head or out loud. Excuse me, where is my gate? My flight is delayed. I would like water, please. Here is my passport.
And you can also practice, I have one bag to check in. Do I need to take this out? Can you help me find my seat? These are very useful.
Yes, and remember, it is okay to feel nervous. Many people feel nervous at the airport. Even native speakers feel nervous sometimes.
That is very true. You are not alone. Now, let's talk a little about feelings. How do you feel before a long flight? I feel a little tired and a little excited. I think about my trip. I think about my family or my work. I also think about sleeping on the plane, but it is not always easy.
Yes, sleeping on a plane is not easy. I always try, but I wake up many times.
Me too. And sometimes the person next to me moves a lot.
Yes, that can be uncomfortable, but we try to stay positive. We say, it's okay, I will arrive soon.
That is a good way to think.
Now, before we finish, let's review a little, in a natural way. You arrive, you check in, you go through security, you find your gate, you wait, you board, you sit, you fly.
Yes, step by step, very clear.
And you use simple English. You smile, you say thank you say excuse me. These small words are very powerful.
That's right. They help a lot.
I feel like we just went on a trip together, Josh. Me too.
I always think, oh no, my bag is too heavy.
Same here. Okay, everyone, thank you so much